Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from High New Gundam, aka Gundam Maniac, who got the Gundam Mark II. I'm really kind of curious about this. Salty Walty has been saying in his videos, and we've been talking about it, that the Mark II, as far as he's seen from others using it, is not a particularly outstanding mobile suit, and that's honestly, I think I mentioned this in one of the other videos, but that's kind of what I expected. It is supposed to be decent for its time, but not really anything special. It doesn't even have Luna titanium armor. It's a high-performance mobile suit, but nothing really distinguishes it. That's why, at one point, Quattro, famously says, "Okay, so the Mark II is just a Mark II." Yeah, it's a test bed. It's a stepping stone for the next big thing, which ends up being the Zeta Gundam. But it is fairly fast, it looks like. Kind of surprised it walks and doesn't hover, because whenever you saw it in Zeta Gundam, it hovered. So I'm really still waiting for a mobile suit that lets you switch between hover and walking. I really want that. But yeah, it should be able to hover along just fine. I guess they're just kind of treating that as though it's boosting, and that's fine too. Apologies if I sound a little rough. My brother Jay, he's got a cold. I may have the cold. My throat's a little scratchy. So, like I said, apologies if I sound a little bit off. But, yeah. Okay, I do like the color scheme. There was a, I believe it's what is the name of that series? Gihren's Greed variant. There is a Char Aznable custom Gundam Mark II design out there. They made a MS in Action of it way back. Sadly, it's the original Mark II mold, not the extended MS in Action, which is really a nice figure. If you ever get a chance to get that for a good price, it's worth it. Man, I didn't even see that Gelgoog move. Good counter, and I like that counter animation. The kick is nice. That is neat. Mark II has an E-Pack rifle, so it is a non-charging rifle that can be fired up to 5 times without before needing to be reloaded. He's got two shots left, and that person just came right down. It is, of course, like the other E-Pack rifles, a single-shot stun as opposed to charging. Oh yes, and the Mark II does have the bird lime that the Rick DS has. That should essentially be a standard piece of standard equipment on just about any mobile suit from here on out. Not saying they all will have it. I'm just saying they all should, if we're going according to the to what's seen in the animation. All the Zeta era mobile suits have an adhesive launcher. They should have a flare launcher. Basically, there's a multi-purpose launcher in the index finger knuckle of every mobile suit, or there should be. I want to say the Galbaldi's flare launcher might be in its head, but I can't guarantee that. May have Vulcans back there. I hope we get that soon, but the current rumor is that on Wednesday we will be getting the Hyakushiki. That was leaked, I believe, by Bandai Taiwan, so technically not a rumor, probably confirmed, but yeah, that'll probably be the next thing. But yeah, Mark II looks pretty fast, pretty not bad in terms of damage and speed and all those things, and a little fragile, which is, yeah, like I said, about what I expected. It seems to be more or less on par with the Rick DS in many ways. Good shot there. And a kill by a teammate. GPO1 jumped. Let's see, yeah, he's in a bad spot because he's kind of surrounded. Okay, one thing I'll give that rifle is it seems to ready up very quickly, which is a very useful thing for a rifle to do. A little bit long pause between shots, but yeah, and the smoke hid him, so he was able to get a good shot in there. Don't discount the smoke. That can be a very valuable tool when someone is exploded. If you want to have cover to attack someone else, you just have to hope they don't expect it and hope that they are not trying to use the smoke to get at you. Let's see, Gelgoog's got a charge shot on him. That's good. And to be honest, while the Mark II is decent but not spectacular, if we were going for, you know, complete accuracy, it should be miles beyond the Skelgoog. It should be just forever beyond the Skelgoog or anything like it. Ooh, bad spot surrounded. That GPO-3's swing is terrible. And he's out of legs, which is a thing. Like I said, I'd also like to see a mobile suit where when it ran out of legs, instead of actually, you know, being unable to walk, it just lost the ability to hover. I think that would be neat. Oh yeah, that's about it. Yeah, Hainu is ejecting because he was about to die. Yep, mobile suit is destroyed. Let's see if he can get up there. He might be able to get somewhere useful, but it looks like somebody's eyeballing him, so maybe not. No, they're not. Okay, he may be able to get over to A and take it, but let's see. Yep, scooting over. The one person who could possibly see him on their radar, yeah, neither of them really paying much attention at the moment, so he's got an opportunity here. Let's see what happens. 2 minutes left. Mark II has just finished respawning, or rather waiting for respawnability, and it is now ready. And he can pull that up and get going. I don't know if they'll be able to make up this gap. It's kind of a big one with 1 minute and 40 some seconds to go, but it's not impossible. 2,500, yeah, it's even more possible now. Good shot. Used to tackle. It does not have the Rick DS's double tackle, incidentally. Ooh, good damage to both of those people. Did not quite get the kill in. Hit the shield on the GPO-2. Oh yes, and also the Mark II should have a single Vulcan in the Vulcan pod, not a set of paired Vulcans, so that may be a little bit different. Looks like 127 per shot, so that's not bad. Managed to get that GPO-3 before it killed him, and they may make this up. Yep, good kill there, and kill there. Yeah. Okay, he is doing some good work here, and they are closing the gap. They've got 50 seconds to finish it. Let's see if they can pull it off. That thing's running from him. That's a good sign. Rifle is reloaded. Also a good sign. 2,800. And I'm not sure what his teammate was doing, but it happens. And there's the kill. He got it, and that puts them in the lead. So if they just fall back and stick together, they should have it. Ah, yeah, good idea to move in there and try and save some people, because, yeah, there's not a lot of time left, and if you can keep everybody alive, you've got this. Still, very close round. Ah, perfectly timed beam rifle shot. Good two-hit melee combo. Come on, everybody stay alive for 14 seconds. That's kind of a tall order, honestly, but okay, there's one. Somebody can die without costing them this. I think 2 people did. They have a tiny lead. I think the Mark II... Oh, wow, that downswing. Yeah, I think the Mark II has some really great melee damage, so that's something in its favor. Keep that in mind, because very nice. Yeah, good round there. Good clutch finish. And yeah, top score at 4,600, 110,000 damage. That is pretty solid. So yeah, I'd take a screenshot too. But yeah, looks good. 7 kills, 3 deaths. Good stats all around. And thank you for the round. I really appreciate it. And that's going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more, but until next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. I really am curious to see what they do with the Hyakushiki, because it's one that, in terms of, just basic capabilities, should not be that much beyond the Mark II. It doesn't transform. It should be pretty fast, and I think should have relatively good defense. But I don't think it's another one that will probably not be, unless they come up with an interesting new skill for it. I don't think it's going to be revolutionary. In terms of what skill could be revolutionary, one of the things I'm still pushing for is air melee, personally. I'd love to see that, but it'll be interesting to see what that looks like.